Recorded here in September 1977, the 4,000-ton Argonaut was built in 1929 by Friedrich Krupp of Germany, originally as one of the world's largest private yachts. Over the years, she has been refitted and cruised in the Mediterranean for a number of companies, carrying up to 270 passengers at a time. Like Argonaut, the Orpheus, of similar proportions, was purchased by the Epirotiki line. Having entered service in 1948 as the ferry Munster for the British and Irish Steam Packet Company, she was sold and moved to Piraeus in 1968, where she was renamed and underwent a 2-year conversion to become a cruise ship. In 1970, Orpheus made her first cruise from Seattle to Alaska, after which she cruised in the Med for several companies, including Swan Hellenic. More recently, in 1997, she was transferred to the combined Epirotiki and Sunlines fleet, known as Royal Olympic Cruises. The third of our trio from the Epirotiki line is Atlas. Her modern appearance belies the fact that she dates back to 1950. She first served as the Dutch liner Rheindamm for the Holland-America line, working the North Atlantic run, and was in fact by the early 1970s the oldest passenger vessel in their fleet. Having been sold to Epirotiki lines, she was completely remodelled and given extra aft deck areas, open-air pools and a new lease of life as the cruise liner Atlas. With her length of 510 feet, the 15,000-ton steamship soon proved popular, working in various parts of the world, including the Aegean, Scandinavia, Caribbean and South America. She was sold and renamed several times in later years, eventually to be purchased by an hotel based in Reno, Nevada, and become permanently moored in Gulfport, Mississippi. She has now been renamed Copa Casino and has been fitted out with a new restaurant, 700 slot machines and 45 gaming tables. Seen here in Istanbul, the Ithaca, with her length of 501 feet, was built as the Zim in 1955. It wasn't until 1972, in fact, that she became Ithaca, cruising the Mediterranean with her running mate Calypso, formerly the Southern Cross, for the Ulysses line. Daphne of Caras Cruises started life not as a passenger liner, but as a freighter named Port of Sydney, launched in 1955 to work on the meat run between Britain and Australasia. In 1972, the 16,000-ton vessel was transformed into a passenger ship and renamed, embarking on her first cruise in July 1974 from Marseille around the Mediterranean. After several changes of ownership, she was bought in 1996 by the Swiss company Leisure Cruises, who renamed her Switzerland.